think
So we're going to have.
I think it's time.
Yeah, so we decided that at the end of every episode, which might only last 2 episodes, that we rate a beer, right? So you ready?
You got to remember, it's St. Patrick's Day today.
Oh, it is St. Patrick's Day. That's right.
It's St. Patrick's Day. It's the start of March Madness. We have
the audacity to
our Guinness
beer.
glasses.
Yeah, that's right, we do.
But we have our Guinness glasses. Ireland. We should have probably gotten a Guinness, but
our office is not a beer store, so we worked with what we had. All right.
So since you picked this one out,
I'll
let
go
you
through
kind
it.
of give the reasoning to why you gravitated towards it.
Well, that's a great question, Tim. I have no idea. So
Was it good marketing? The can is pretty cool. Should we pull up with the can?
Can's cool. So it's from Grimm. I think it's out of Brooklyn, New York. This one's called Catch Wave. Yeah, it's a cool can, I guess, right? It's pretty cool. IPA. It's an IPA, which it seems like everything's an IPA these days. All right. I don't think we have any formal.
Did you hear about it ahead of time, or did you just walk past it?
Tim, it's a great question. I walked past it in the refrigerator, and I hadn't heard ever about Grimm. I probably walked past it a dozen times and just never grabbed it.
That's a good reason to get it finally.
Anyway, cheers to the first episode. Cheers to hopefully many more. Hopefully we enjoyed it, or you enjoyed it, and we keep going. Is there a rating system here, Tim?
Yeah, what did they say? You know the rules, right? I feel like on the first podcast, we need to be, and sorry to Grimm Brewery,
diplomatic, or
we need to be a little bit more harsh with our ratings, because you can't come out of the gates and
you can't add 5 stars and then move it down.
Exactly, right? You got to have some type of baseline. So, actually,
here's the thing with IPAs.
After one sip, it's really refreshing.
Yeah, it's good. I think it's really good.
I think it's
very
really good,
citrusy, and there's some almost like pineapple taste to it. Have you been to Vermont and had like Heady Topper before up there?
No, never had Heady Topper.
So it's like that was like I don't know if the first, but it was like the big tough IPA. You had to drive up to Vermont to get it originally. I think they have them down here now. But it reminds me of that, which is a really good thing, believe it or not. So that's a really good. Hopefully they would appreciate that if they ever watch this. But yeah, it's good. What do you think?
It's got some like a citrusy type taste to it, right?
Yeah. I think it's good.
A lot of pale ales have citrusy type. I guess it's all different, right?
Yeah. No, most
drink as many IPAs as you do. But
you're making me sound like I drink a lot of beer, but I maybe have a beer a night at the most.
I think I just gravitate towards non-IPA type beers, right?
Yeah. So. No, I'd say it's good. It's it's my preferred beer is an IPA. I should grow a beard and wear like a wool hat or something, and that I feel better drinking more IPAs, but. No, it's really good. I would give it. Do we have a rating system? We should have like a cassette tape, like 5 cassettes or something. I don't even know what that means, but
3.5 cassettes out of 5.
I would give it higher than that. I would go 4. I would go 4 cassette tapes out of 5 in our arbitrary scoring system. What would you give it? It doesn't have to be the same, obviously.
Yeah. I was thinking
now it's for all beer, right? There's 0 to 5 cassettes. 5. It doesn't. It could be a stout or a whatever. But
we got to give. I think it needs to be a wider range, because how are we gonna do fractional? I think it's right in between. I think it's like a high 3, low 4s, somewhere in there.
All right. It's pretty good.
I think it's pretty good based on what I've had in the past. I do like.
So, Grimm, if you're hearing this, you can send us some additional beer to our address, which we'll leave in the footnotes here, or in the notes. All right, cool.
I think we're
that
good.
Was fun.
Yeah,
right.
It was fun. Beer's actually really good. I probably should have given it like 4.5, right? 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, I might have moved it up to 4.5. I think that scoring system is a little difficult, right? We should just do 1 to 10 fractional points, because if we were on that 1 to 10 fractional point scale, I probably would have given it like an 8.6.
Oh, it's good.
I think
8.6
8.
is high.
I think that's the way we do it.
Where would you rank like Labatt Blue?
Labatt Blue. They always do a lot of cool, because we're from Philadelphia. They always are like the Flyers sponsor.
We were right, but
like
that doesn't factor into taste.
Flyers sponsor cans. So that's like the only time I've ever been inclined to get Labatt Blue.
How about like a Keystone Light?
A Keystone Light is probably like a 2.8, 3, just because.
Yes, that would mean it's drinkable, but not
it's drinkable,
not desirable in any way. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of something? My buddy, if he ever listens to this, he'll appreciate this. Over in Philadelphia, it's called Boxer. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Not in cases of 30, but it comes in cases of 36, which I had never heard of either. I would say that is
Boxer, the beer name.
Boxer is the name of the beer. I think that it's under. It definitely is under the threshold of a natural light. For sure.
Boxer lager beer. How about that?
And then when I used to visit my buddies down in Maryland, when they went to the University of Maryland at the time, it was called Ginny Light. I don't know. It's a Maryland beer. That was their version of Natty Light.
Well, we'll put this. I just pulled it up on my screen here. I put up my screen here. There's a link to an article about Boxer Lager, and the title is "Bad Beer Alert." Boxer Lager. So
I would say that's pretty accurate. I don't think you ever want to have to try that beer.